fleet here has regrouped onto its FC, or one of them. You can see all the ships moving in deeper into tether range. This is clearly an attempt to get into a better position to engage.
It's the fight outnumbered. They're going
We've
to fight
also got
outnumbered.
a Harpy fleet over here. Now these Harpies are poised to rush in and tackle all of these ships instantly. There's enough Harpies here to do that. There's about 50 of them, I would say, give or take, 30. And we can see here, we've got the maledictions. These are ECM bursting maledictions. This is what's happening here is that the ECM bursting maledictions are ECM bursting, breaking the targets on these ships here so that they can't target things. Clearly, that is an effective tactic against making it so that you can't target things. I don't really know what the point of it is because what are they targeting? Are they targeting a Fortizar? Like, it takes 2.5 seconds to lock a Fortizar. Big deal. Anyway, we can see here that the ships are boosting up. The links are active. We've got some fighting happening here, boys and girls. Maybe the link ships have detethered, so if there's anybody that's a long range, we could see them die. Now these tornadoes would be very good if they would just warp in on this fleet here and pop those link ships. Apparently we've got a test carrier that bless his heart, I don't really know what's happening here.
Oh Jesus.
This test carrier is well, absolutely eating shit. Oh man, I guess this is the thing that happens in real life now.
Whelp gods, guys gotta appease.
Yeah, so this is a sacrifice to the whelp gods. Apparently, the man didn't get the memo to not warp to the structure at 0. Also, I'm told that there's a distinct lack of heavy breathing on the stream, so I'm going to make sure that I.
Let me take over on the heavy breathing.
Really rather you didn't. Really rather you didn't. I did not stop it, Yoshi.
As soon as a 14-year-old starts heavy breathing on the stream, that's going to
Yeah, you gotta stop that.
So is this man's dead?
Yeah, it's dead.
Yeah, it's definitely dead.
So really what it was, this was a ploy to get everybody to untether, but
wow. It's got both the wreck and the ship model at the same time. That is insane. You can see the ship model behind it blowing up, and then you've got the wreck here as well. That is kind of toxic, Eve.
We have to thank CCP for just thinking of the player and giving us both the best of both worlds, right? You want the wreck, you want the ship.
But you know what sucks? You know what sucks the most is that cool guys, you know what they don't look at? They don't look at explosion.
I'm personally just excited to see how the Batani's going to spin this on the meta show, because that is the highlight of my week every single week.
You can't say that cool guys don't look at explosions and then pan the camera away from the explosion.
I'm not looking at it.
So how is the meta show the highlight of your day?
Because think about it. It's like almost a parody, all right? Because nothing that's said is actually true. So it's got to be a parody, and when you think of it that way, then it's funny.
Okay, so from what I can tell here, these looks like target painters and tracking disruptors are going out now onto this unit fleet down here. Target painters are going across the board. I believe that these are target painters coming from the blue fleets onto the other fleets, but I could be wrong because these mutants, they don't have target painters. I don't think they have that many hyenas in the fleet, or Hugans rather. So I'm guessing that these are all target painters from this ship, this fleet up here, and we're starting to see some explosions up here. So these guys are fighting at a pretty long range. So the mutants definitely have like long range ammo loaded right now, which is not very good, especially for tracking. These sacks are afterburning sacks, correct? Or are they MWD?
I'm pretty sure they're MWD sacks, dude.
Okay, so they're MWD sacks. I mean, it looks like this fleet is definitely taking the brunt of the disruption, but all these other fleets, I think we've got an Eagle fleet over here. Yeah, so this this fleet right here, this Eagle fleet right here, should be able to apply fairly perfectly to the goon fleets over yonder. I'm not 100% certain why the tracking disruptors aren't going on the Eagles. That's where they should be going, because the Munins are going to do pretty anemic damage at this range. But we can see here that they are starting to lose some ships down here in the blue fleets as well. So they are actually fighting. Now, what will... What?
You actually focus maybe and find Brisk, so maybe we can see him die in space in real time.
No, it's
Oh,
fine.
you
I'm not
should.
really...
No. You should do that.
I'm not really super concerned with Brisk dying. Like, I can't see him on my overview anyway. Oh, yeah, I can.
There it is.
So there's Brisk. Well, Brisk is still very, very tethered, and the structure.
Oh, what a
which,
surprise!
yeah.
Oh, he's really in
and
there.
it looks like this. So the structure has also now started to use the PDS, the Point Defense System. For anybody unaware, what that actually does is that is going to damage every ship that is within range of the structure, which includes all these sacrileges.
So I wonder how
So
much spam for reps is happening right now.
yeah, I imagine there's probably not right now after the first tick, but after a couple ticks of the PDS damage, we're going to start to see rep spamming coming through. I don't think this fleet down here is taking any of the PDS damage, but if any of these harpies detether, they're just going to eat shit immediately. But the thing is that these Munins are closing in on the sacrilege fleet, and the closer they get, the better their tracking gets as well. So these tracking disruptors that the sacrileges are projecting onto these Munins, they start to become kind of useless as they get closer. We can see the Horde fleet's taking the brunt of the attack currently. We've got this test fleet over here, and then I believe this is actually the legacy Eagle fleet down here in the lower right hand corner of the screen. Nice. So if I'm goons, my call here is to deaggress and tether back up. Otherwise, as these Munins get closer and closer, things are just going to get really nasty.
I'd encourage that personally.
I mean, I'm talking objectively, right? Like, as much as I love to see goons feed, I'm saying, like, if they don't want to feed, then they need to just tether up.
To do is approach the middle center of that blue triangle right there that you see on screen. Very center.
They'll just get murder balled.
Yes, they will. What is
So
with
this
continuing to field sacrileges against mutants? Is this like a continuous like derp? Have they not
Well,
learned
I
that
think,
sacrileges against mutants is like a bad
Dude,
thing?
I think
they've
what
been
they're
using
what they're
sacrileges.
doing. So if you look over at the sacrileges are taking the brunt of the fire right now for sure. But this Munin fleet over here is also a Goonswarm Munin fleet, which I think is actually bigger than the Sac fleet. So if these Munins are able to get in range of these over here, and you can already start to see it, we see some explosions down here in this blue fleet, and that looks like they're not really moving very quickly. Not sure where they're going.
Nobody's orbiting. Yeah, it's very strange, but there are a lot of little wrecks there now.
Yeah, so this mutant fleet over here is now being able to attack the blue fleet down here, and then they're just going to go around basically in a circle, staying in range here. They can also provide some reps to this fleet if needed, which you can see right here. It looks like down here we may have had an anchor swap or something. Maybe an FC got webbed or something like that, which does happen.
Marcus is on field.
That's okay. Too much. But we've still got this, and now we've got the Looks like the test mutant fleet is moving in. If I were to wager a guess, I'd say this test mutant fleet is actually moving in over towards the other goon mutant fleet so that they can start taking away some of the DPS from them. But it looks like they are still attacking the sacrileges. Most fire on grid right now is focused primarily on the sacrileges, which is okay. Has the initiative engaged yet?
What would you say the distance is there between the mutants and sacks? Current, like, was that like 50?
I'd say it's closer to 60, 70.
Pretty far,
think
eh?
there's, yeah, I think that these mutants are well into it's fusion, right? Fusion range. How far are they, Dom?
Fusion's pretty close.
Say again.
How
Fusion's
far
like 22
how
kilometers.
far are the bad guys from your fleet?
Depleted uranium, titanium, saber, tremor, which is what they.
It was about 90.
What?
The mutants, about 90 away.
90 away. Okay.
So
Yeah,
they're,
so they're
well
definitely in
with
the
tremor
long
range. I mean, I don't even know if that's like possible anymore, dude.
Yeah, we'll see the issue, and now this mutant fleet here, the horde mutant fleet is running into it is simply that this sacrilege fleet can take them up to they can go to the top of this Fortizar, but these mutant fleets can't because they'll just do the same thing with the PDS, turn it on, and it'll cause just as much havoc as it did before. But what we're running into right now is that this mutant fleet over here is simply able to free fire because nobody is contesting this mutant fleet at all. Like there are no rounds of ammo going towards this mutant fleet. So while you've got the sacrileges doing, this is another goon swarm one. So while you've got the sacrileges doing relatively anemic DPS at this long range, you've got this mutant fleet that is just allowed to. I mean, they're basically setting still. I think have they tethered up? No. So this mutant fleet is basically setting completely still.
Free firing on the
just
other
free
fleet.
firing on the other mutant fleets.
So the tracking's all perfect and.
Well, I mean, the slower you go on a ship with high tracking, the better it's gonna be. Yeah.
So
I mean, especially if those fuckers are going. I mean, I don't know, man.
And now we've got the burst jamming interceptors warping in to break the targeting of these mutant fleets down here.
Is the init rate engaged yet?
Yes, I believe init has engaged. So what we really need to see here, we need to see at least one of these fleets break off and start going for these mutants over here.
Rio1339 from Twitch chat says goons are still hitting their own people with the Fortizar AoE.
Fucking perfect. See, really what it is they're turning the kill boards green after these guys die.
The question is, right now, is there actual Fortizar AoE going on?
No, it's not currently.
Because I see all these drones moving across the screen. But I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, it would still affect their, to an extent, yeah. I mean, what they need to do, you're right, is just get rid of that fucking push the mutants off, and then they can, you know.
We'll see, and what's happening right here. So, like, if you, for instance, take this mutant fleet that's just burning in, they're burning in a straight line. They're burning in a, I would say they're doing like a decent, probably a decent transversal velocity. I could probably see it towards the sacrilege fleet, but it doesn't look like anybody is paying attention to these mutants over here at all. So, like, if you look at this, these mutants can be aimed straight at this other mutant fleet over here, and it looks like a lot of these guys, or some of these guys, have tethered up. But we should be able to see. Yeah, they're just. That was a really good shot, actually.
Shot.
That was a really good shot. So these guys are just shooting in a straight line, and they are probably getting some grazes because now they're moving more. But like, nobody is shooting these mutants over here. So I don't know who is FCing this, but
also
they're doing
that link is
great
moving
job.
the rung.
Huh?
The blue link ship. You'll see once he bursts again, but he's moving away from the group of mutants, going towards the Sex.
So, and one other thing that you'll see as well, as this grid gets more and more separated,
See right
so the init fleet is way over here now. They are literally 150 kilometers away from anything. Oh
Just
god,
fucking
I love it.
cruising, dude.
So what you're gonna see here is so these sacrileges are basically they're kiting everything into the Fortozar range, and now you can see the graph. Well, you could see the graphic there in a second. For the PDS, the point defense system that's doing all the damage. And yes, the sacrileges took some damage from that, but also all of the light shit that was over here just got murdered, completely murdered. And so now we're finally starting to see. So it looks like there's this mutant fleet here is starting to engage this mutant fleet over here. So now we've got this grid is separated basically in two. Where we've got the horde and the test mutant fleet, or the legacy eagle fleet are over here attacking these zealots. I'm sorry, the sacrileges, and then we've got this mutant fleet might be pausing the timer. I don't think they should be doing that. Let's see if we can catch a glimpse of what they're shooting at.
Yeah, I think that's probably what they're doing.
Fighters for that, they should probably try to eliminate the untethered group of mutants, and anything else is untethered, and then you can throw drones on it, I guess, as long as the AoE is not going, but it is. So I mean, just fucking go kill something else, dude.
Yeah, so it looks like this now this mutant fleet over here, I'm sorry, the sacrilege fleet is tethered now. They have tethered themselves up, so likely there will be some stragglers over there, and then we should see this blue fleet down here. Now these guys are about to warp off. They're warping. Hopefully they had some sirens on there so that some of them get held down. And these guys will warp off and they'll warp straight back to the structure.
I mean, you could always, if you're those mutants way up there doing fuck all, you can probably come down and actually do something, but then just keep a fucking gun on the structure or something, keep it paused.
And then we've got the init mutant fleet over here as well,
I'm
putting
back.
on a show for everybody.
On a show. Welcome
Is
back,
my
Mystery.
is my mic going poorly, chat?
No, you're fine.
Okay, yeah, I didn't figure I had a problem. So so now this may be the only fleet that is still not tethered.
Watching.
Wow, yes, it is poor. We can hear you. That's really rude.
What happened?
That's actually pretty funny.
Goons are losing and Panfam is winning.
Ha ha ha.
Wait, so
Brisk was never there, by the way. He was there, but he's on camera, but he was never there.
Wait, Brisk is here? Oh no. The politic is gone. The
He's in
politician.
the
All right.
politicking.
Goodbye, laddies.
Oh, you're
Good
ending the stream?
No.
Politicking.
Oh, good.
I just
Wait, Brisk Rubel is there. What the heck?
Yeah, so
His name
that's what I
should
was
be-
saying. But he was never actually. You can see him, but he was never
He's-
actually there. Though.
He's an EVE Online player. He's just like us. Like what is it? So starstruck. Oh.
We are all the same. I mean,
Okay,
yeah, but Brisk
so
has nice
now-
trees.
I think I'm fluffier. That should count for something.
Yeah, so now basically all that's going to be left here to do is to reinforce this Fortozar, which I don't
Again, you mean.
I doubt is even going to be followed up on.
Yeah. Well, no, that's what was for the fight tonight was.
I'm
The
bored.
fight
What
was
should I do in Eve?
But we saved it. Now you're gonna take it again, and we'll come back again. It sucks.
Oh, that's what's happening here.
That's what we came here to do. Was say it came out of the first timer. So, but the fortunate for us that the miss jump of the Titan drew the fight over there, so no one went over and paused the timer So
Are
it
you
got,
guys leaving through this
same.
gate here? Should I be warping to this gate right now?
So I don't know.
So you guys delayed
Oh,
the
you
inevitable.
died. Wow, someone in chat just hit hard. Said Villy is a cuck, but his fleet didn't just leave grid. Whew.
Hey,
Damn.
don't say that to Billy.
What?
I mean, it is Trash Talk Tuesday, actually.
Don't tell
Say
me what to
whatever
do
you
on
want.
my own show, you little brat.
Ouch.
Do you have to have?
See?
I know you're babysitting Redline, but do you have to have this person on? Come on now.
Whoa.
Why not?
Why not?
Redline, be nice, or Yoshi's parents are not going to give you any fucking money.
Yes, send me your PayPal. I'll give you $10 right now.
Ooh.
No thanks, I'm good.
No, I'm not kidding. Literally, I will.
There's a link in the channel. You can donate it if you want to.
Okay.
See, this is what we're doing. We're making money off kids. This is what it is.
Isn't that what Tfue and all them do? Technically,
I
like
think
all
that's
the
what
big,
everybody do.
yeah. Everybody do.
Or there was
RMT confirmed.
there was a loss of a carrier. I guess that's pretty much it. Pretty much all that happened here. So, like I said, this mutant fleet has just warped back. They warped back straight to the structure. They're tethered. And now the carriers over here will put their fighters back onto the structure deposit.
So this is to a cuck video now.
So I think this is probably the end of this fight. Let's see if I can get a battle report real quick. Okay. God damn. These tornadoes, dude, I fucking hate them. Okay.
So, serious question. So the mutants seriously can't take the PDS? It will kill them?
Oh, no, it won't kill them, but what it will do is create broadcast confusion for reps.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I thought you meant that it could actually die to it. I was like, geez, I don't think so. Mine doesn't.
No, but like you don't want to drive your shield fleet into the AOE of
that makes sense. I get that. Yeah,
because the confusion will end up fucking you when other dudes are shooting at you.
Oh, when that first bomb hit us all? Yeah.
And then your
instant
drones,
confusion.
your drones get by if you want to deploy those, and then also if you have any smaller ship in your fleet, those also die pretty fast. So it's not good.
Thank you,
All right.
SC.
So here's our preliminary battle report. Even with the losses to the even with the Thanatos feeding for no reason at all. Looks like
They had a hell on grid? What the fuck?
Yeah, they had several. Looks like the what is it, PAPI? The blue croissant wins this one with a 66% efficiency, 16.4 bill to 31.8. And I'm sure that is this.
That to be honest, it's closer than I thought it'd be. That I suppose
Ford on the wrong side.
carrier didn't help, but
I don't care what's on what side. It doesn't
I was
matter to
surprised
me.
it felt like
All the Ramjags and the Sabres died.
Real quick, can we abbreviate the Blue Croissant to the BCC, the Blue Croissant Coalition?
Absolutely. Why not? I like to call it the BBC, the Big Blue Croissant, which I think is a much better acronym.
I'm with this. I'm with this.
You know what? I'm going to change what I said and go and agree with BBC. Because BBC sounds better than BCC.
I mean, like I was going for the big black croissant, but okay.
See,
wow,
Odin
toxic.
Exodus in chat says 800 versus 500 with cap support. So if you look at where these wrecks are, you'll notice that most of this fight took place far, far away from the capitals. So like even though they existed, one, carriers don't really track ships that well anymore, like subcaps. And two, the
they were
faxes
very
wouldn't have been able to
you're
wreck.
attacking the Titan though. They did their job.
Oh
So
yeah,
real
of course
quick,
they did.
real quick, there is somebody trying to say that the Fortizar was never going to die anyway. So was this Fortizar in hull when the Titan jumped by accident?
I don't know if it was the first time, second timer. Honestly, I didn't look at it. I just know it was in timer.
Yeah, because I heard a lot of people saying that the Fortizar was only going to be there for a certain amount of time. So it was an armor timer. Okay.
So it was armor timer. Okay, so it was going into hull then after this. So I mean, it could have been destroyed.
So yeah, so they delayed it by 24 hours. Okay, whatever.
But technically won, and being
thing
technically right is the best kind of right.
The thing is that like this could still be a fight, right? I mean,
I think I might have lost critical mass.
well, the goons are closer to staying than PanFam is. Like, you guys could reship very easily and come back out here if you really wanted to. But these tornadoes, like
Now,
these guys right here, these guys are the real cancer in EVE Online. Watch this poor Munin.
Tornado fleets are fucking amazing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Look
Also,
at this poor Munin.
I love tornado fleets with the passive
You
lock
see this?
module out there. So you have no idea you're getting locked
You
by
just-
them, and you're fucked.
You see this? You
Evaporated,
just
dude.
get off anchor for 2 seconds, and you're tornado food. Like, pick a side.
That just seems wrong. I know.
Time
That's
in
terrible.
LoSec where Lynx used to just circle around a gate because it was safer. So I'd let a fleet come in on me with a bunch of tornadoes that had no props.
I'll
And we
come in on
bounce
you.
around, bounce around. I know you will, baby. Bounce around, and then we would figure out which gate their links were on, and we warp in and fucking kill their links and pod them, and then warp away.
Were
and
we
I'd
the same-
immediately kill 2 bill worth of fucking shit in
Were we in
about
the same
3
group
minutes worth of
when you
work,
were doing
and then we
this?
would
'Cause
dock up. I would do
We should
this.
do the same exact thing.
I do this all the time. It was
We
amazing.
might have been in the same group.
This is back when I was in Shadow Cartel, maybe, or did he say jump? Something like that. One of those two.
I remember
Yeah,
Shadow Cartel. That was in Ripterlink for a little bit. We kind of worked with you guys some.
dude, it's so much fun. Yeah, maybe you're on like one of my my propless tornado fleets.
I love this. This is so much
Fucking
fun.
You seriously? Wait, you make tornado fleets?
Oh, we should do the
still
tornado
can.
fleets. We sit on an undock with passive targeters. So you lock somebody up, they don't know you're locked until you shoot them, right?
Yeah.
So they don't dock up. They don't realize they're locked. And as soon as we know everybody's locked, then we shoot and get killed before they can dock back up.
Fucking games, dude. Okay, hang on. There's something of relevance in chat here. Penis8 says, I would like to thank the Bastion for showing up with a whopping 16 pilots. At least it's still more than
14.
one. And the soon to be Dirty Traders Ranger Regiment.
Wait,
Penis
Ranger
actually a
Regiment
good-
of Traders?
I don't know, dude. They kind of do their own thing. They're in a different time zone.
They joined the Imperium.
Oh yeah, they
I mean-
did, but I mean, like they kind of still do. Like they're on their own.
Yeah.
You know, if you have no other groups in your time zone, you're kind of like just doing your own thing, right?
Yeah, but not only that, what did you expect? I mean, they came from fucking Guardians of the Galaxy, so GG.
What else are they gonna do?
Fucking short dragon shit.
Yeah, so people are asking what system this is. I'll put it up on the screen so that you can see.
Yeah, this is not Delve. You're correct.
This
This
is
system-
4GQ insane.
This is
Super
1DQ
caps
1 Tech A in Delve. As you can see very plainly here, I have just clicked in the upper left-hand corner of my screen.
You standing on
and
an
you
aircraft
can
carrier
see
calling mission
Delve
accomplished.
listed here. Now this is insane. This is in buttfuck nowhere, if I'm being honest with you. I don't even know why anybody's here. Except, what does this Fortizar do? Oh,
must
I
be
got it.
It's not
It's
ours.
the dread staging. Goon alt corp dread staging, of
Like-
course.
Where
It
they
could be
put
one of
all
those
their
things
threats, like,
where
5 minutes ago.
it could be one of those things where it's like what we did in Venal before, where that free market Fortizar or whatever let everybody dock, including goons and GOTG, and we were like, hey, turn this off or we'll kill this shit. And then they turned it off and we didn't kill the shit. I wanted to kill the shit really bad.
So
I'm
did
gonna be
I,
right back.
man.
So
Bullshit.
be right back.
It's like structure grinding that actually would have resulted in like a lot of fun.
Look at that structure kill their own guardian.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. Structures, they're on their own side, really.
Yeah, they really are.
What?
They get turned on.
Whoa. No.
Reminds me of my ex-wife, dude.
No, you can't do that to your ex-wife. You've probably never done it.
Destroy her logistic ship.
Oh,
I never did that. No, I would never dare. I'm a gentleman, Ryoshi. I'm a fucking
No,
gentleman.
you couldn't even if you tried.
How dare you? You daring me to destroy my wife's logistic ship for the memes?
Do it.
I'm not sure what the fuck we're talking about anymore, dude. But I'm gonna fucking try.
No, we were talking about.
Say though, good night, Trash Talk Tuesday. I'll be leaving.
Later, dude.
Night,
Have a good night.
Sager.
So,
I'm
everyone have
thinking of either staying up past my bedtime or I'm going to bed right now.
You already
thank
did.
you for your service.
I feel like that's something you say to just to get a fucking rise out of adults or something.
No, I'm not kidding. Literally.
He only does that to get rise out of boomers, and you're the one who
No,
fucking
it's 12 a.m. here. Should I go to bed or no?
Dude,
drink
stay
some
up
Red
till
Bull and stay up,
crack
kid.
of dawn. School tomorrow? Fuck
Yeah,
no, it's summer.
there's all you
No,
have
I don't
school.
have school. Yeah, let's
Oh,
do
shit.
this.
2, 3, 4 in the morning. That's right.
I'm pulling an all-nighter because of you guys.
Let's take some Red Bull and some supplements and get fucking
Drink
crazy.
some
man.
Red
Alright,
Bull,
I'm gonna
man.
go get a Red
Tell
Bull.
you, Bird, screw you. Redline. I
some
could do
hookers
it.
and cocaine.
Honestly,
Stop,
I like
I
the stream
can't.
right now better with a red line. There's nobody stopping us from saying whatever the fuck we want. I love it.
Who said that?
I'm
Blame it
trusting
on Red
crack.
Bull. Say all the things.
Yes, I wasn't allowed to talk earlier in the stream because everybody, all the big boys were talking, like Brisk, like other
Fuck
people.
Brisk, dude. He's not a big boy.
Wait, no, Rich.
His-
Brisk isn't a big boy.
Rich is okay. Whoa, Rich is not a big boy. Rich
But like,
has
wait,
an English accent. There's a
now.
difference. Okay,
what about
there's a fucking
Persistence?
difference.
Wait, no, Persistence just hopped on voice and
Persistence literally said nothing, but he's a nice man. I like Persistence.
yeah, he's chill.
Rich says horrible things that don't make any sense because he's played the game for a very short amount of time, but been on a lot of talk shows. Okay, so you need to cut through the bullshit with this guy. It's very important. I've pioneered calling Rich out for being not
Rich. Okay. I think you're talking about
stupid.
Brisk.
Stupid. No, Rich. Brisk is like a whole other thing. He just
Like
likes to
today,
spin.
oh, the AT wasn't taking care
Wait,
of
should
my.
I go beg it?
Like, motherfucker, you didn't play the game when there was an AT. You have no idea.
No, I mean with Rich, yeah. Rich actually knows a lot about shit that happened before the game, though. But when he says it, you can tell he's read it because he says it the way it's read. I think he may have some some kind of photographic kind of way of thinking because he'll say the exact way that it probably was presented in some kind of informational Google article.
He's know what he does for a living because he claims it. I imagine he's pretty fucking smart.
I was watching TSI today. Okay, so Talking to Stations today at work. And he was on it, and Billy was on it. And now they're both here, and I'm like, you guys must have a lot of fucking time to do this show. Holy fuck!
You know what we're doing now? Talking stations.
Dude, let's do talking. It's
First
trash.
off, he was talking in stations this whole night, so I don't
Yeah,
even.
but to be fair,
Yeah, that is
Loki,
like Apollo did link me that meme a while ago.
That's
fair,
fine.
Loki,
Talking
Redline
state-
also.
Guest star
Sounds
Red
right.
Line.
3 times a week, red line. 3 times a week.
There have literally been 20 plus other streams streaming EVE Online that anybody could have watched at any given time. But
It's true.
you know
It was
where you
us.
were? You know where you were?
Right.
You were
Show.
right here at twitch.tv/Trash Talk Tuesday. So why
See,
don't you do us
thing
all the
is-
favor and hit that subscribe button? Use your Twitch Prime, subscribe for free, or if you got a little bit of money, throw that cash at this channel that entertains you even when you're not entertained.
We saw 220 people. Dude. Holy shit!
I'm gonna go use $500. I'll be
You were
back.
down.
The last 5 minutes is the
50
Thick
dudes.
Yoshi show. We still have 220 people.
You're
It's
about
amazing.
to get 100 subs, okay?
Please.
Yo,
Okay.
Yoshi, tell your horde friends to subscribe to this show.
I mean, I paid to subscribe. I'm making bank here.
Link, share,
Hey.
and subscribe.
Get your mom pay to subscribe.
Shh. I need my own money for chores.
You didn't even deny it. That's
Remember that
damn.
allowance, Mom, that you were supposed to give me 3 weeks ago? Guess what? I took an advance. And Redline thanks you.
Don't tell me I could.
Who started that poll? What the fuck?
I did not.
That's hilarious.
That's fucking amazing. Who did that? Fucking, I'm voting yes. Oh,
If
hell
I
yes.
vote-
Okay, there's two
Yeah,
options.
yeah.
Who the fuck did that?
That's the
That was not me. Can I even start a fucking poll? I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure it was Don Mark.
Wasn't me.
Don Mark.
It was not me.
Oh, wait a
Don
If I
second.
call him.
Wait, guys, I can do it
Don't
again. Oh God, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the?
What's there, buddy?
Oh God.
What?
Oh,
EVE Online 2020.
Wait,
Over
hold
here,
up.
Ed.
it's like
Hold
2D
up.
animation. Look at
I
the thing.
got
Go to the side. Look at it.
I-
It's like 2D.
I got some text to put on the screen.
That's what happens when Redline finds another Redline in the same sandbox. Basically.
Wait. Am I like Preeb or am I different from Preeb? Do we have the same personality?
You're better
Way,
than
yeah,
dude.
way better than
No,
me.
Yeah,
you're
better than
grounded, dude.
me.
He was like, yeah, dude, I pretend to be Elon Net when I talk, dude. And he thinks he's a zoomer. Really, he's a fucking boomer now because
go.
you're a zoomer.
Got it.
Very what's it called again?
Oh,
I've-
hold on, don't take that
forgot.
off.
Oh fuck.
But,
Screenshot this.
Gotta just fucking save it as a fucking hot.
Wait, how do we get GIF out of this? I
Clip
don't
it.
know.
I'm a very
Oh,
innocent
clip it.
child.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. That's an idea, Loki. You stupid
I'm an
fuck.
extremely innocent child.
Boomer.
I somehow fucking doubt that, my friend.
Why?
So basically, before this capsule was destroyed, they were trying to warp through a black hole. It did not go as according to plan.
Turned into spaghetti. Mamma mia.
Are we not gonna reinforce this again, or what?
Watch this just like walk
Test
away.
tired.
Like,
They're going home.
better fun.
Just run away and don't care.
That one's glitching too. What the hell?
But they don't care. They don't have the fucking balls. Yoshi.
Hashtag
This
Eve
one's
is easy.
glitching too. Oh, whoa.
The storm.
The red line.
What?
Why was the stream so fucking boring today?
The stream wasn't boring today. It was about other stuff than shit talking our enemies.
That's what Philosophy Friday is for.
By the way, like that's something that Dirk talked about. Apparently, our rhetoric, blah 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 blah, is not kosher. I suppose. Apparently, we're all Eve journalists or some shit. And like, it took me. I literally spent quite a bit of time with Dirk on the after show, trying to reason with this man. But today was one of those.
That's
The
your
next
fault.
episode. The next episode, I know. But he was actually so like sober-ish. Like he was still like he was drunk, but like belligerent
Wasted
adjacent. So he was still able to like we're still talking, we're having a good conversation, and like he didn't overdrink for some reason. I'm not sure why. He maybe might not be feeling so
Yeah,
well.
you hit it better this time.
But
He would not do that. No matter what you said, he wouldn't listen or even acknowledge that people were saying anything.
you know what though? At the end, I think that I got through to him, and he's like, "Yoki, Loki, Jesus Christ, Loki, you have a kind voice." I almost said Yoshi. Loki, you have a kind voice, is what he said, and you should go talk to the Matani. And I was like, "Fuck that." But anyway, the entire thing was about how we should be more like a news,
Yeah,
unbiased news source or some shit. And I was like,
The
dude,
name of the fucking
Why?
show.
like we're trying to be the Jerry Springer of Eve, dude.
Do it for fun. Yeah.
Dude, the thing about our show, though, is Redline. The infuriating thing about our show is that despite the efforts to meme all the time, we still end up with like actually more information, like than the majority of the fucking talk shows. Like actually, like it's shocking how that works, but it's true. Even today, there's so much more information. Like it wasn't a great show in terms of memes, but it was like the amount of information that was.
Yeah, it was informative.
Yeah, it
But
was
it was-
super fucking. It was more informative than anything I've fucking listened to so far. And I've been doing all the like Eve podcasts and show bullshit at work because I have a lot of spare time, and I'm just like, wow, yeah, dude. I think there's a reason why 220 people are watching, despite the fact that we're just jerking ourselves off and streaming.
Whoa, we have a child here. What are you talking about?
I know what that means. Don't
He's
worry.
13. He's already figured that out.
Yes, every 13-year-old has done
Oh
it.
god, I gotta turn you down. The more excited you get, the more.
Get,
The more you beat your eardrums.
the more I
Are you
make
talking
other
about,
people's.
you're talking about Yoshi or me?
Yoshi.
Okay.
I just talked to myself in the third person.
There you go.
Not a lot.
Oh. Oh boy.
Oh Jesus!
Oh shit.
Oh gee whiz. It's a super
Blue
capitals.
ball. Whoa.
They
Oh,
look like they're in a wrecking ball formation.
Oh gee whiz.
Wait, didn't NC get destroyed when they tried doing that?
Yo,
wrecking ball?
Yoshi, mind your goddamn
Never
business.
got destroyed, Yoshi. Calm down. There was a battle of X47 where NC Dot lost 22 Titans, but we ended up killing what? Was it 16? 19?
BTAC R5RB.
Bad. That was like a fucking million years ago. Like they survived that. That was before.
Oh
So,
jeez.
so no joke, the day after we lost all of our Titans in BTEC-R, we were helicopter dicking around all the fucking Innsmother, Amencia, all that whole space with our super carriers like nothing happened.
That's who you guys were like actually though. Like that's what PL was, that's what NC Dot was. They couldn't do fuck all with subcaps. NC Dot couldn't at the time, because I know this because I fought them as a young FC and fucking destroyed a lot of their
Yeah.
main
Shut the
FCs
fuck
for some.
up.
Oh
But
jeez. Oh
you guys
boy.
had a lot of super caps. You could definitely proliferate all over the fucking map. It was a well-known fact.
Dude, I remember going from the bottom of like ESO all the way up to Cobalt Edge and killing
Woo.
Span in the Knicks.
Look at all these goons running away. Where's
All
your
you need
super
was
fleet now,
Four
goons?
sabers. Four sabers. You call NC Dot and or BL or PL, and they're there.
It really was
They're
too.
in
It's just everybody go
what?
recharge fit. Avatars
Fucking
and
10
fucking
minutes,
squad
dude.
command. Here we go.
Jump, recharge, jump, recharge, jump, recharge. Fucking kill.
Where
Those days.
is the goon super fleet?
I want to see this actually. I want to see if this gets turned up to
Red line.
like.
There's a regional
I
gate
want to
between
see
you
if
and them.
it goes from 0 to 100.
It's staying at 0, dude. There's not gonna be any escalation here.
Aw.
If there's escalation here, I'll eat a sock live on twitch.tv.
What's the certified toxic role for?
For certified toxic
We're
people.
certified.
It's for people who are assholes, basically.
It's for riffraffs, street rats.
Oh.
So it's like Graph Talcon.
I'm sure.
I hear an Aladdin song coming on, dude. Let's go. Let's do it.
Can I turn off all the stupid
Approach.
icons? You won't be able to see anything if I turn off all the stupid icons. It's literally just, this is just bubbles. Like that's all your
Random lights.
The game
bubbles
sucks
and
with that.
random lights.
I mean, I
Like,
guess you could zoom in on the supers.